Top 15 Travel Destinations in Greece. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Top 15 Travel Destinations in Greece. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Acropolis, Athens. The Acropolis is considered a symbol of Athens, Greece, and even Western civilization. It is a rocky hill located in the center of modern Athens. With three magnificent, the temple dates back to the 5th century BC. The best known and most distinctive is the Parthenon, which originally consisted of 58 columns supporting the roof and was decorated with pediments and ornamental friezes, surrounding the foot of the Acropolis and connecting it to the city's other major ancient sites. The Agora, the Roman Forum, Kerameikos, and the Temple of Olympian Zeus, is a 2.5 kilometers walkway known as the Archaeological Walk. Accommodation, where to stay in Athens, best neighborhoods and hotels. 2. Acropolis Museum. A4 Museum. A4. Acropolis, the city museum, is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Athens. Designed by Swiss architect Bernard Tschumi. It is a state-of-the-art glass and steel building that houses light and airy exhibition spaces dedicated to the ancient discoveries of the Acropolis. Highlights here include the 6th century BC Moschophoros, a statue of a young man with a calf on his shoulders, the Caryatids, a woman holding an erechtheion, and the controversial the marbles of the Parthenon. From the terrace of the museum's cafe restaurant, you can enjoy a magnificent view of the Acropolis. 3. Santorini. Beautiful Santorini is the most spectacular of all the Greek islands. It is best known for the cliff towns of Phura and Ia on the west coast, which seem suspended above a deep blue sea-filled crater, comprising typical cyclitic whitewashed cubic buildings, many of which have been converted into boutique hotels with infinity pools. Phura and Ia are considered romantic destinations and are popular for weddings and honeymoons. Things to do in Santorini include sunbathing and swimming on the black volcanic sand beaches of the south and east coasts and visiting the archaeological site of Akrotiri, an ancient Minoan settlement that was formed after a volcanic eruption, buried under the lava behind the mouth, about 3,600 years ago. The island has an airport and is accessible by ferries and catamarans from the Athens port of Piraeus. 4. Mykonos. Mykonos is considered by many to be the most glamorous destination in Greece. Known for its chic boutique hotels, excellent seafood restaurants, and live music venues, Mykonos town is a hub of activity after dark. Other attractions include Paraportioni, a whitewashed church in Mykonos town, and the many sandy beaches on the south coast of the island. Buses and taxis from Mykonos town. The island is particularly popular with international celebrities. Mykonos has an airport and is connected by ferries and catamarans to the ports of Athens, Piraeus, and Rafina. 5. Delphi. In mainland Greece, Delphi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built on the lower slopes of Mount Parnassus overlooking a dramatic gorge. The site was sacred to ancient pilgrims who worshipped Apollo, the god of light, prophecy, music, and healing, and sought guidance from the oracle mythical. It consists of the crumbling ruins of numerous temples, theaters, and stadiums, dating from the 8th century BC to the 2nd century AD. Nearby is the Archaeological Museum of Delphi, which showcases the extensive collection discovered at the site. Delphi is located 180 kilometers northwest of Athens. 6. Towns and beaches of Crete. The gigantic island of Crete is one of Greece's most popular holiday destinations. The island has some of the best beaches in Greece and attracts tourists from all over the world. Some of Crete's most popular beaches range from small, arching sandy beaches lined with restaurants and promenades, to open natural areas surrounded by incredibly clear waters and endless sea views. But Crete is not the only beach. It is home to many famous archaeological sites, including the impressive Knossos Palace, located close to the pleasant city of Heraklion. The historic town of Hania and the quiet town of Agios Nikolaos have wonderful old seaside areas, ideal for spending long afternoons at sidewalk cafes enjoying the view. Get away from the big communities and head to smaller towns like Plakias or Matala, on the south coast of Crete for more remote beaches and beautiful mountains in the background. If archaeological sites, beaches, and historic towns weren't enough, the island also has one of the most impressive walks in the world, the Samaria Gorge. 7. Corfu. Corfu is one of Greece's most popular tourist destinations. Nestled in the Ionian Sea on the western coast of the mainland, the capital, Corfu town, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its elegant Italianate architecture. It was ruled by the Venetians for centuries. Explore its romantic pedestrian streets and discover two 16th century forts and Liston's arcades, lined with old-fashioned cafes. Away from the main towns, the island is lush and picturesque, with steep limestone cliffs jutting out to sea to the north and rolling green hills to the south. The most popular beach is Paleokastritsa on the west coast, about 25 kilometers from Corfu town. Here you will find a series of deep, curved bays with sandy and pebbled beaches that spill into the clear blue sea. Corfu has an airport and ferries from Igoumenitsa and Patras on the Greek mainland. Ferries from Ancona and Venice also stop here in the summer. 8 Meteora monasteries. Gret's one of the most unusual to see is the plain of Thessaly, where strange rocky outcrops are covered by the centuries-old monasteries of Meteora. Listed on the UNESCO World Heritage List, 6 monasteries are open to the public. You must climb several flights of rock-cut stone steps to reach each cloister. Opening hours vary, and to visit the 6 monasteries you will need to spend at least a day in the area. The nearest town is Kalambaka. Consider staying here, as it is a nice and relaxing place with small hotels and family restaurants serving traditional food. 9 Rhodes Town. Located in the Aegean Sea, near Turkey, Rhodes is the largest island in the Dodecanese archipelago. Its capital, the city of Rhodes, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the main tourist destinations in Greece. It is surrounded by an impressive defense system, including towers and massive gates built by the Knights of St. Petersburg. John was built after they took over the island in the 14th century. The car-free cobbled streets of the old town are a pleasure to explore on foot. Nearby attractions include the pretty hilltop town of Lindos and Marmaris on the Turkish coast, which can be visited by tour boats. Rhodes has an airport, as well as regular ferries from the Athens port of Piraeus, hence Zakynthos, and the sea serves as a wonderful scene. Around it, the island of Zakynthos, Zante, is another top tourist destination in Greece. It is also easily accessible, just 16 kilometers from the west coast of the Peloponnese on the Ionian Sea. 2 of the biggest draws of this geographically stunning island are its pebble and sandy beaches. Shipwreck Beach is the most famous, and its magnificent sea caves, such as the Blue Hole, at the northern tip of the island. Inside, shimmering water reflects the color of the blue sky on the cave walls, creating a magical glow. The Blue Hole is just one of many water attractions on this island. 11 Samaria Gorge. In Crete, the Samaria Gorge is a popular place for outdoor enthusiasts. It is 16 kilometers long and only 4 meters wide at its narrowest point, stretching from Omalos, 1,250 meters, in the White Mountains to Agia Rumeli on the Libyan Sea. Depending on your physical condition, it takes 5 to 7 hours to walk. It is steep and rocky in places, so you should wear comfortable walking shoes and bring plenty of water. The canyon is located in the Samaria National Park and is on the UNESCO tentative list. Organized tours depart from Hania and Rethymno throughout the summer. 12 Nafplion. Often considered the most beautiful city in Greece, Nafplio is a popular destination for wealthy Athenians for weekend getaways. Built on a small peninsula on the eastern coast of the Peloponnese, it became the first capital of modern Greece in 1828 before Athens took over in 1834. Spend an afternoon or day strolling through the old city in this pedestrian area. Filled with neoclassical mansions and proud churches, it overlooks the 18th century Palamidi fortress. 13 Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki doesn't seem to mind being off most people's travel bucket lists. Locals are happy to own this place and all its attractions. The main attractions are the UNESCO-listed Byzantine churches, but there are also several Roman monuments to explore, including the Triumphal Arch of Galerius and the 4th century Rotunda, the 15th century White Tower, and an excellent Byzantine museum overlooking the Aegean Sea in northern Greece. Thessaloniki is the country's second largest city after Athens. Founded in 316 BC due to its proximity to Bulgaria and Turkey, it has been a crossroads of various cultures and religions. One of the most popular day trips from Thessaloniki is Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece. Only 80 kilometers away, and the roads are in good condition. This impressive natural wonder is well worth the trip. The most popular hiking trails start near the town of Praeonia. 14 Corinth Canal. When following the relatively flat Route 8 to the Peloponnese, be sure to stop at the Corinth Canal viewpoint. First dreamed of and attempted in 1 AD, the canal was finally completed in 1883. Unfortunately for the builders, the canal was never particularly profitable or successful. Park your car, walk to the bridge, and reflect on how the original builders managed to dig through the solid rock to create the channel. 15. Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus is the famous home of Zeus, located between Athens and Thessaloniki. Rising to 2,918 meters, the mountain dominates the surrounding countryside and is a hotspot for summer recreation. 3 hiking trails lead to the summit, although most people choose the 2-day, 1-night Prayanya Trail. From the top, the views are unbeatable and well worth the effort. You don't need any special equipment for this hike, just the right clothes, sturdy hiking shoes, and a sense of adventure. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go,